What's up? Okay, so you might have heard there's something called the Super Bowl this weekend. Maybe you've heard, maybe you know about that. If you don't, well, it's a football game. That's in like 2 days. Well, when you're watching this, it's the day of, because obviously this is not a live stream. Anyway, I think that the Super Bowl is just such a fun time because, you know, I like watching football and eating chicken wings, and I like eating all the food that is Super Bowl food, football food. So you know what? I was like,
oh, I should probably make something for the Super Bowl
so I can eat more things, obviously. And therefore I decided to make these football cupcakes I saw on Pinterest because I think they just look real good. And I was like, well, why don't I film a bake with me? We're gonna be baking those as soon as I get home. But first, I need a coffee. And I went to this place, it's called Pete's, and it has literally the best coffee that I've ever tasted in my entire life. Okay, now we got the coffee.
Now we're good.
I have to lean down so much because this tripod is not tall enough for me. And you know what? I want to make it so you can see my face and the food because obviously that's very important. I'll show you what we're gonna make. So, because I'm a little bit lazy, we're not gonna make these cupcakes from scratch because
I don't want to do that.
and it's easier to have people already create the cake mix for you. So obviously, as you know, footballs are brown. So, got some Devil's Food cake mix. This was like $1. That's not really too difficult. And look, I'm prepared. I already got all the ingredients out. So all you need is water, vegetable oil, and eggs. Oh, and also for decorations, I got frosting in a bag because I'm lazy too and don't want to make my own frosting. White icing for the laces on the football. And then obviously, we're a fan of the Rams because we don't want the Patriots to win. Sorry, Patriots fans, but like, go LA. The Patriots just aren't my favorite. So I'm pretty sure the LA Rams colors are like blue and gold yellow, sort of. We got some blue, whatever these are called. We got some goal posts and these blue and gold flag things because that's cute. I shouldn't be wearing a white shirt, but I don't care. And I'm probably gonna get stuff on it and then I'll complain about it for the rest of the video. Now I have to put the water and the vegetable oil in, so that was cool. And now time to crack the eggs, and I'm gonna do that off camera because you probably know how to crack eggs. The eggs have been hatched or cracked, whatever. And since this is a cake mix, all I have to do now is blend it with the lovely electric mixer, so. Whoops. Okay, all good now. I'm not smart. I literally tried to blend it without plugging it in, and then I was like,
why is it not going?
well, obviously an electric mixer needs electricity, so. Okay, the mixing is finished, and now it's time to put the liners of the cupcakes into the cupcake mold. Also, I'm not throwing the instructions away yet because if I do, I'll forget what the next instruction is. Then I'll have to fish it out of the trash. I don't know if you can even see what's happening, but whatever. Now it's time to put the batter into the. Making cupcakes is so much easier and like the cool math game stuff, like, you know, Papa's Cupcakeria. Okay, anyways, let's fill them up. I think you're supposed to fill it up halfway. I don't know. I mess a lot of them up, but no one cares. So I was gonna do like a time lapse of the cupcakes baking, but you know,
No, that's kind of boring.
you don't want to see that. So I was like, what should I do for the 14 to 16 minutes left of the baking process? And I know this lighting is terrible. I don't care. But I was like, okay, I should explain to you people who may or may not be informed of how football works, because then you actually have something to watch during the Super Bowl besides just the commercial. So here's my quick 60-second guide to football. It's probably gonna be more than 60 seconds. Ready, set, go. There are two teams, obviously. There are 4 quarters. Each quarter has 15 minutes. There's an offense and a defense. Offense has 4 tries to go 10 yards. To get that 10 yards, they can either throw the ball or run the ball. But on the first try, if they only get 3 yards, then it's their second try, but then they don't have to get another 10 yards, they have to get the remaining 7. On the 4th try, they can either choose to kick a field goal worth 3 points, punt it, means kick it to the other team, or try to get the yards on the 4th try. Their goal is to get into the end zone and score a touchdown, which is worth 6 points. Then they can kick for the extra point, which is 1 point. Then there's a bunch of other rules and stuff that I'm not going through because this is not Sports Network. This lighting is probably worse than the original lighting, but it's not my fault. The sun decides to go down at like 4 o'clock, but the cupcakes are done and now it's time to frost them and put like the football shape on them. So let's do that. I gotta figure out how to frost them. Not exactly sure how I'm gonna do this, but whatever. Boom, that's cute. Today we will be using the Pillsbury filled pastry bag. Let's see how this goes. So I have to like push the frosting to the front, I think is what it said. Now the frosting's all ready, so now I can actually frost the cupcake. We'll see how this goes. That looks nothing like a football, so let's try that again. That looks slightly more like a football, but you know, still not really like a football. But let's try to frost the other ones to see if they look any better, just a little bit. Now that they're frosted, I have to put the laces on them with the white icing, and I don't really know how many laces are on a football because that's just not common knowledge, obviously. Comment down below if you know how many laces are on a football. I tried, it doesn't look great, but that's okay, who cares, not important. Now it's time for the fun part, which is putting these things on the cupcakes. Let's go. Here maybe, yeah, that's cute. Boom, and boom. How cute, looks so professional, you know, just
Great, fantastic, love it.
You know what? I feel like I haven't been giving the Patriots any credit. So you know what? There's some good players like Brady and Gronk. Let's make the Patriots just one cupcake. I think they deserve just one. So there we go. You're welcome. And this is the one from the Rams, a healthy competition. Who will win? I don't know, probably the Patriots, but that's okay.